Some videos seem normal at first, until you notice the details that should never be there. From unexplained shadows to real-life encounters with something sinister, these recordings capture moments that can't easily be explained away. Tonight, you'll see footage that may leave you checking the corners of your own room. So let's start. On March 2nd, 2025, a woman named Carla moved into her new apartment. She had no idea that within days she would end up recording something terrifying. From the start, she filmed parts of her move-in process. Most of it was simple in packing boxes and setting things up. But then, while making one of these videos, her camera caught something disturbing. A man suddenly appears inside her apartment. She doesn't recognize him. It's believed he walked in after realizing the door was unlocked. You can hear Carla's panic as she begs him to leave, her voice desperate and shaky. It's frightening enough, but what makes this video even more unsettling is what happens next. Right as she rushes toward the door, it swings open by itself. In the moment, she's too panicked to notice. Only later, when people online point it out, does she realize what happened. In a follow-up video, Carla admits she has no explanation but is grateful that the door opened when it did. She believes it may have saved her from something worse. She manages to escape safely and call for help. But only a few nights later, something even stranger happens inside her new place. While filming a short clip of her cat, her bed suddenly reacts as though someone invisible has sat down on it. An indentation forms on the mattress, then another appears beside it. Carla freezes, fear building, before backing into the corner of her room. If you watch carefully, you can even see what looks like a dark speck or shadow moving across the sheets. She grabs her cat and rushes to her neighbor's apartment for the night. Police later find the intruder from before, but they have no answer for the strange activity caught on her bed. Between both events, Carla can't help but question what's really going on in her apartment. Although she continues to share videos of her moving-in journey, no new break-ins have happened since. Still, the mystery of what she recorded unsettles everyone who sees it. The next clip shows a young girl named Sophie playing a game in her room. The game is called The Sky is Blue. To play, you repeat the words, "The sky is blue, and I see you," and supposedly, a face will appear. Sophie films herself trying, and although nothing shows up on camera, she suddenly reacts in terror, claiming she saw a face in her room. Her parents are so disturbed by her reaction that they forbid her from playing it again. But Sophie doesn't listen. On another night, she tries again, whispering the phrase and looking around nervously. Once again, nothing appears on camera, but she insists she sees something. Her older sister Lena, curious to know why her sibling is so afraid, decides to try it too. Sophie explains that she has to move her hand slowly from the ceiling downward while saying the phrase. Lena follows her instructions, but nothing happens. Later though, while home alone, Lena plays the game again. She repeats the words over and over, filming herself in each room. Then, suddenly, her chandelier crashes from the ceiling. The timing shakes her to her core. She knows the fixture was secure, so for it to come down at that exact moment feels too coincidental. From that night on, Lena swears never to play the game again. Some say it was a coincidence. Others believe the game caused it. Whatever the case, the footage leaves people uneasy. In another recording, Maya and her brother Ethan notice multiple police cars pulling into their backyard. They grab a phone to film as officers surround a trailer that belongs to their father. He had been renting it out to someone who hadn't been seen in days. Police go in for a welfare check and unfortunately discover the man inside had passed away. While filming from a distance, Maya's camera captures something neither of them notices at the time. A small dark figure is seen near the trailer. It vanishes behind an officer and then disappears completely. Later, when Maya reviews the video, she's disturbed to see it. A few days later, she goes into the trailer with her father. While inside, a dead crow suddenly drops from a cabinet, startling her. Then she notices small handprints, much smaller than an adult's, pressed onto a surface. The prints instantly remind her of the strange shadow she filmed earlier. She sends the footage to Ethan, who agrees that the shape resembled a child. Could the figure have been connected to the man's past? Maya doesn't know, but the thought of it leaves her shaken. Another creepy video comes from a retirement home where Rachel M. works. A cleaning crew is sent to tidy up the second floor. After a child visiting family spills a pile of cat litter while cleaning, the group hears strange noises down the hall. Moments later, dark footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. They're the same color as the spilled litter, yet no one is there to leave them. Then a loud noise echoes, frightening the cleaners into rushing out of the building. Rachel explains that the second floor has long been rumored to be haunted. Whether the prints are paranormal or not, no one can explain how they suddenly formed. Next is a recording from siblings Daniel and Crystal during their stay at a hotel. Crystal senses something off and begins speaking aloud, as if to a child, telling it that it's okay to come out. Then a shadowy figure actually appears in the background. Looking closely, it has the shape of a small boy. Both siblings are stunned as they realize it's coming not from outside the room, but directly from their bathroom. The shadow vanishes after a moment, leaving them unsettled. Crystal believes it was the spirit of a child, though not everyone agrees. Either way, the figure was caught on camera and leaves more questions than answers. Another strange case involves Jordan Miller, who was home alone late at night. She was watching TV and sending Snapchat clips to friends. In one of her videos, a friend later spots something eerie. In the background, a large shadow moves quickly across the room, from one doorway to another. When slowed down, the shape looks hunched, almost as though it's trying to sneak by without being noticed. Jordan hadn't seen it herself until it was pointed out, but the footage suggests she wasn't alone that night. On August 14th, 2015, a fire broke out at Clearwater Community College. Crowds gathered outside as firefighters worked to control it. But one video recorded during the fire shows something unusual. Near the burning building, a white figure appears. At first, it seems like smoke, but unlike the rest of the smoke being blown away by strong winds, this shape moves in a smooth, deliberate motion. Eventually, it slithers back into the building as though alive. Many believe the video shows a ghost connected to the school's dark past, while others think it was just an odd trick of the smoke. Whatever it is, the footage remains unexplained. The final video comes from Natalie Green, who had installed a security camera in her young son's bedroom. On March 27, 2025, while her son was napping, something strange was recorded. The footage shows her son being tugged off the bed by something unseen. Even their cat reacts, staring toward the area as if it senses something. Some viewers argue the clip looks sped up, but Natalie later posts a screen recording from her Ring app, proving it's in real time. She believes the event might be tied to renovations they recently did in the house, which could have disturbed something. Whatever the explanation, the footage is chilling. So what do you think? Were these paranormal moments really caught on camera? Or is there another explanation? The next story might already be happening somewhere right now. If you don't want to miss it, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. And remember, if something terrifying ever happened to you, leave it in the comments. The scariest real-life encounters often come from people just like you.